Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey, and today we are going to be going over our budget to see what came out. We are going to maybe do a little bit of cash stuffing. I'm probably going to do some grocery shopping. Also, I'm going to take you guys along with me on top of taking you guys along with me for my day. I actually am supposed to be going to work right now. It is currently 11:37 a.m. Me and Mr. Bailey and Josh just got finished eating breakfast, but the company did call us and tell us that we can pick up the check. So today is Friday. The check, just in case you're new here, we did Josh and Mr. Bailey did a job this week, a floor maintenance job. So we're gonna go pick that up and take care of that stuff. So hopefully I can still get a good amount of rides in today, because I do have a bonus that I can get this weekend with Lyft, that it would be $92.50 extra for 50 rides. But Lyft does give like a little consolation prize where if you at least get the 37, they'll still give you like $50. And then if you get the other 13, you'll get the other 40 something. So I'm going to try after we finish this, I'm going to try and go out and do as many as I can. I do have some receipts over here already that we have to expense track. That was from Mr. Bailey going to the store for me this morning. So we got a lot that we have to do today. So I'll see you guys in the car. Guys, I think my screen needs to be clean. That looks a little blurry, but Mr. Bailey went into the bank and I'm about to go check my mailbox at the UPS, and then I'm going to take him back home and get started for my day. Hi, good, how are you? All right, guys, so the only thing that was in there was my receipt from the bill that I just paid on the, when did we just pay this? On the 19th. That was the last bill. So I have another 3 months with them, and I also want to start cash stuffing for that again, because I would like to pay up for the whole year this time, which would be $600. And I want to, so that way I would get a free month. So if I pay it in February at $600, I don't think I would have to pay again to like March or April or something like that. I would get like 13 months instead of the 12. But anyway, I was waiting on Mr. Bailey. I got to go back over and pick him up. And then, like I said, drop him off. I am going to do some cash stuffing today. I just don't know how much, because it wasn't like this was a huge check, but it's enough for us to be able to do something on that sinking fund side. So I'll keep you guys posted.
Sheriff, yeah. Well, y'all taking the horses state back. You know, Joe, look at that, they all just pretty. They got blankets on them.
All right, guys, so Mr. Bailey was, as y'all can see, he was vacuuming out the car. We're about to wash it so that I can I want to at least try to get 10 rides in. But the bank did not advance us the whole amount. Y'all know banks don't be doing that with business checks anyway, but his bank, we've been with them for so long that his bank will advance him sometimes the whole thing, but today they didn't. So they only pretty much gave us like $600 so towards the check, just to get us like through the weekend, is what they call themselves doing, I guess. So I have to pay myself back $300 from giving him the what's it called, the supplies, from, you know, fronting the supplies for him. So I have to actually pay myself. So I have to go home. All this stuff I have to put into the computer. I have to you know, make sure everything is legit and the way it's supposed to go. But I do also have to cash stuff. So I'm probably only going to be able to cash stuff like a couple $100 today, but at least it's something. It's, you know, it's something that's going towards it. So anyway, once we come out of this car wash or whatever, the next thing I will be letting you guys know is how many rides I got, unless something exciting happens. All right, guys, so I've done 6 rides so far, and I think I'm about to stop, only because when I first started and the first person was about to get in the car, the Chrysler Dodge Jeep dealership called and said that they was had some information on my car. Well, I told them to call me back. They text me, and I told them to call me back in like 15 minutes, and they haven't called me back. It's been like probably 2.5 hours, 2 hours. I don't know, maybe 2 hours. And they haven't called me back. I keep trying to call. I even called like the parts department, no, the body shop part, and they said that they would walk the message over to her, and because she was over in another building. So I'm about to stop and actually go up there because I want to know what's wrong with my car. Y'all know I got to pay the car note next week. So before we leave to go to down south to see my mom. So yeah, I'm going to stop up there and see what they say. And then I'm going to be so close to my bank. I just want to get out a little bit more cash. So I'm going to cash stuff. So I'm going to do that. And then we'll go home and expense track and cash stuff. But I'll let you guys know what they said first. So my second oldest is trying to take my cereal right now. And I'm going to keep this in as a blooper too. Don't take it, Manny.
No, I'm not taking it.
Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm about to start this video in just a second. That's the one.
I just want some golden grams.
All right, guys. Sorry for that little shenanigans right there, but this is what my kids be doing to me. And he don't even live here. But anyway, so I went to, the dealership called me back and they told me what was wrong. Guys, they were saying like it was a wiring harness issues. They was like, have you gotten this car worked on before? And I was like, yeah, I had a new engine, I had a new this, I had a new that. And they was like, it just looked like somebody just yanked all of the wires and harnesses out. They said the engine harness, they said something about the headlamp harness, something about something with some letters harness. It was like 4 different harnesses and wires that they said was just all out of place. And they said they can't just hook them back up, because I think they were saying like when you replace the engine, sometimes you got to pull those things out and whatever, or sometimes they might get yanked out. And so they never like put them all back in or whatever they were supposed to do. So they told me $5,800 and something. I said, I tried to be calm and I said, oh, okay. And then they said that they gave me a link like for to get credit, which that's what I would have to do either way, because I haven't saved up enough money for any thousands of dollars of maintenance on that car. So I would have to get the credit and try to pay it off sooner than later, like I have before. But anyway, I went down. So now not the dealership, but the place that I got the engine at and got all that stuff fixed at before, I went in there and they was like, Miss Bailey, please don't just bring it back down here. They was like, make sure you get the paperwork that they gave you. So I'm still gonna have to pay the $185 down there, and then it's only like a half a mile down. So I wonder if I could just like start the car up and drive it, because sometimes it'll go and then it'll just stop again, and we don't know, without me getting the tow. So if that's the case, they told me to bring it back, and they said if it's anything that that they did, they'll keep it on, do it under warranty. You guys know just last month they did warranty out something because they thought that's what it was, and it did work for a little while, then it stopped again. But so I'm gonna take it back down there, let them look at it, because they said even if it was something that they didn't do or they couldn't fix, they still wouldn't charge me $5,800. I'm pretty sure they would probably only charge me half. And they was like, Mrs. Bailey, you're a good customer, and we've done all the work. They was like, please bring it back. So I still have to pay that $185 to the dealership, but at least I got some kind of answer, even though it took a month. But anyway, that was the update on that. So let's go ahead and finish this video, because I know it is really long. Okay, so because I'm doing this video the same day as yesterday's video, I don't have anything that's about to come out, but I do have the money in the bank. These 2 things are going to come out on the day that you're seeing this, on Saturday, and I do have the money in the bank, but I'll mark that off on tomorrow's video, which you'll see on Sunday. As far as our variables area, we did spend some stuff. I didn't go to the store today, and as a matter of fact, I'm trying not to go to the store right now. All right, so anyway, we're gonna make me and Josh is gonna make barbecue chicken pizza. So I didn't have to go to the store because we always have flour on hand, because y'all know I buy 25 pounds at a time. And we have onions, we have chicken, I even have bacon bits, like all of that type of stuff that you would put on there. So that is the plan. Okay, so Mr. Bailey went first and got some, he did it, guys. He bought some waters, he bought some more glasses. This is at the Dollar Tree. Gosh. And then the rest is peppermint waters. Okay, this is all grocery except for a couple things. So let me do the household stuff first. Some tweezers, it looked like he bought, what's today? 21st. But we've been saving money this week. We haven't been shopping as much, so with him doing that job. Okay, so the glasses, he got 2 of those. And when I say glasses, I mean like drinking glasses. So that was $3. It was $1.50 a piece. And then he got some batteries for $5 for the house. And then he got some tweezers for $1.25. And that is it for the household part. And then the tax was 56 cents. Okay, so the household came up to $9.81. And then the other part was all grocery. And that was, see, the whole thing came up to $21.16. Y'all, what was that? Okay, $21.16 minus the $9.81. Okay, so the grocery part was $11.35. He got like 6 waters and some snacks and some peppermints for the car. Okay. And then he had to go to 2 different Krogers because he went to get me some Happy Eggs and milk. But he got him some sausage too because I told him I was about to make breakfast. But they didn't have the Happy Eggs at the one that he went to. I always tell him the one to go to, and he didn't listen. So this was grocery. And this one was $10.28 for the milk, the brats, and the avocado. And then he went to the other Kroger and got the Happy Eggs. They was buy one, get one free. So good thing he did go to that one. Because, you know, Happy Eggs, it's $6.49 for a dozen. So I'll buy like Sam's Club's organic eggs or something like that when I'm like baking, cooking, that type of thing. But when I just want an egg, I like a Happy Eggs. So he got that, and some ice cream was on sale too, and that came up to $8.48 for 2 dozen eggs and some Neapolitan ice cream. And I'm going to put these receipts into the Fetch Rewards app. If you do not know what that is, it's just an app where you take a picture of your receipts and upload it. Well, it automatically uploads once you take a picture, and they'll give you points that you can redeem for gift cards. Me and Mr. Bailey, we always use ours for date night. So if you haven't already signed up, if you would just be so kind to use our code, it's over here. You could rather scan this with your phone and it'll take you right to it. Or if you're already on the app, you can put this code in, or the link is also below. And if you click it, we'll both get points. So thank you to everyone that's already did that. I really appreciate you all. Okay, so let's go ahead and give all of these a total. Household. When did this budget start? Yeah, this budget started on the 17th. So I could have sworn we had spent something out of household already. But I guess we didn't. Okay, so household, our budget is $50. And we spent $9.81. So that is $40.19 left for the weekend. And grocery, we was at $134.08. So 35, $122.73 minus the 10.28. $112.45 minus the 8.48. $103.97 is what we have left. Let me grab my markers. And I like to keep everything color coded because it helps me to find when I'm adding or subtracting or whatever. It helps me find everything a little bit faster. So we will total all of this up on Sunday, which you guys won't see it until Monday. What the budget breakdown, the closeout will be. But anyway, so I'm talking about this area right here. You won't see if we stayed on budget or not until I guess it'll be Monday. All right, as far as the cash stuffing, I do have some cash over here. And I have 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83, 320, 325, 30, 35, 40, 45, $345. Okay. I did keep some money in the bank. I will do a bigger cash stuffing tomorrow. But as for now, I wanted to get something back in here. So the first thing that I'm just going to go in order of, I don't know. I'm probably going to go in order of the binders. But our subscriptions, not the Apple subscription, but the Netflix, I'm going to put the entire 25 in there. And because that is going to be due on Monday. Yeah, it's going to be due on Monday. It's going to come out automatically. So I want to make sure I have this back in the bank by Sunday. Guys, if today, even though you're seeing this on Saturday, today for me is Friday. So I'm going to get my little green pen and just mark off that we got that whole thing in there. And then the next thing is the car maintenance loan. That is actually for the Jeep that's in there right now. But this was from a while ago and we messed up by not paying it when we should have. So the interest is a little bit higher right now, but we owe under $500 on it. So one day I'm just going to pay it all off because I'm probably going to have to get another loan pretty soon, as you guys can see. So I want to go ahead and put the $60 in there. So we're going to put 50, 60. So that is all set. I am not going to worry about the Jeep right now. I know we're going to end up stuffing something in there, but as of right now, I'm not going to worry about it. Some of this might get pushed into next week since we didn't get like all of the money all the money's not released for the check that we received today. So I'm going to go ahead to DTE. Oh, I do need this binder back. DTE is our utilities. It is our gas and electric. So I'm just going to go ahead and put $50 into there. Okay. Now I'm just going to jot on the side here that I put 50 in there. So I'll know that I only need 150 more over these next couple days. Nicholas, you guys know that we emptied his binder the other day. We have to pay this back. So I at least want to put $25 into Nicholas because we already had scheduled to put 100 in there this week. So we're going to put 25. As far, what's next? Next is emergency fund. I have to put $100 back in here. So I was scheduled to put $50 in here. So this 100 has nothing to do with it. This is just me paying it back. And you guys know I never even put it on the tracker. So I just want to put this $50 back so that we will have, I think it was $195. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. So I just wanted to put that back in there. Thank you, emergency fund. So, but I'm not going to mark off anything here because we didn't, like I said, we didn't stuff this 50 yet that we had planned already. So next was credit. This is debt. This is for our debt, which we have down here. I did pay the Cash App today for $57. So $57 is going to have to come out of this $250 that we had planned for this week. The extra money is not due until next week on Friday, but we're going to be out of town. So between this week and next week we need to cash stuff this $250. So that is my goal, to try to get as much as I can towards it this week. I was hoping that I could have got the whole thing this week so that I can add a little bit more next week. But with everything that's going on, I'm not sure how likely that's going to be. But I paid that Cash App and I did not get it back. I explained to you guys before, it's almost like a payday loan. And that's why I want to pay it off. And because you just get it back and then you're always owing. So we have put a couple payments towards it already. So we're slowly knocking that down. So I wonder, is that it's getting closer. It was 1,200 and something at first. I think it's getting closer to 1,000 now. Okay, what is next? The Jeep. This is for the maintenance. Did I have anything? Yeah, I did have something for car maintenance. I want to put the entire 65 in there. 20, 40, 65. So this will be 100 because I'm going to have to pay them. If I take this back to the other people, I'm going to have to pay them the $185. So this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. So car maintenance. What I just put? Oh, I just did the whole 65. 65. Okay, let's see. I already said the emergency fund. I already put the 100. Okay, yeah. Let's go. UPS. What is next? Josh, I paid him. I just put his money. I transferred his money to his bank account instead of cash. So this is all taken care of. His $50. And then the last thing would be Thanksgiving, which is for my mom. I got set for $100. We're gonna go see her next week. Next week, as long as I still didn't call Sam's Club. That's the only one I didn't call, because with me driving today, it's so much to do for them to try to get the. You have to put in your Sam's Club card number and all of this stuff just to speak to somebody over at the service thing. So I just want to stop by there. So I'll probably stop by there tomorrow while I'm out. As long as the tires are put on that we ordered, we will be going to see my mom. So I'm going to put this last 20 in there. And now she has, well, this is for us to go see her. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, $420. So let me put down 20 right there. Okay. So the only thing that we didn't cash stuff today is the Jeep. That is also due next Friday. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try to get as much as I can in there before we go so that we can pay that. It's going to be due on Friday. So, that's not going to come out until the following Monday after we're back. So we're going to see what we can do this week so that we won't have so much next week. But anyway, this video has been long enough. If you made it to this point, thank you so much. I really appreciate you for tagging along with me today. If you could just do me a favor and leave me a comment, even if it's just an emoji, that helps with the channel because we are monetized, and all of the money that we're making on YouTube in 2025 and beyond, we are putting towards our debt. So thank you to everyone that leaves a comment, a like, a share, a hype. All of those things help with the channel. And if you're not subscribed, I hope you would consider joining the community. And if you are subscribed, just go ahead and check and make sure, because sometimes we think we are and we're not. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this video and then go ahead and make this chicken pizza. What is it? Chicken barbecue pizza. And go ahead and see you guys tomorrow. It's probably going to be the same type of video, just probably not as chatty, because I told you guys everything that I needed to tell you as far as the update today. So I'll probably just take you guys along with me and we'll do a cash stuffing and see how far we can get with this budget. I do need to see how much more I need in here, but I'm pretty sure it's under 1,000. I'm not pretty sure if it's under 1,000. I think it's under 1,000 now, or right around 1,000 that we would need in the next couple days. Today is Friday, so Mr. Bailey only has Friday night and Saturday night, and I only have Saturday and Sunday to try to get this money up. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching.